Back in 2015, LEGO dropped one of their most overlooked games, LEGO Jurassic World. And when I say overlooked, I mean by me, because this game actually did pretty good. I just haven't played it in 10 years. So in this video, I booted it up for the first time in a decade and got the Platinum Trophy, because you know the drill by now. New movie, new video. And after playing it through to 100% complete it, I gotta say it's one of my favorites outside the classics. Previously on the channel, I got all the Xbox achievements for both LEGO Indiana Jones games and the complete saga. So I went a bit more recent with this one, and I got to do it on a PlayStation. We all know LEGO games are notoriously simple platinums to get, and Jurassic World was no different. There were 50 trophies including the platinum, with an expected 2 out of 10 difficulty and a minimum of 2 playthroughs. And my plan going into this consisted of 4 phases. First, I'd play through the story as fast as I could to unlock free play mode. Then I'd replay all 20 levels in free play, making sure to grab all the collectibles in each of them. Next, I grabbed a few miscellaneous and character-related trophies that LEGO games always have a few of, and I saved the open world / free roam collecting for last. For context, this game was made up of 20 levels that spanned the original 3 Jurassic Park movies and of course Jurassic World. Completing each level earned a trophy, which meant I'd already be halfway to the platinum from finishing the story mode. The game kicked off with this raptor transport that almost ended in disaster. Then I met John Hammond and followed him to Jurassic Park, where he said,
"Welcome to Jurassic Park."
Then I got a quick trophy for taking a dive, and another for healing this Triceratops, which I then got to play as to help Dr. Sattler escape and grab my first amber brick of the game. From there, I saved this worker in peril, which I had to do 19 more times for a trophy. Then, Ian distracted the T-Rex while I saved Lex and Timmy and escaped in the car of self-building, just for the T-Rex to get back on our tail, even if it was short-lived. Then I restored power to the park and realized I was being stalked by a raptor. I played a memory game to take her down, or at least I thought I took her down.
Clever girl.
Dr. Grant left the kids at the visitor center, where they were hunted by velociraptors, a scene that was heavily inspired by that one Fortnite loading screen. Then the T-Rex came back to teach those raptors a very valuable lesson.
There's always a bigger fish.
And I actually got to play as the T-Rex in this boss fight, which was pretty cool. 6.1%. I feel like I played a little bit more than that. Alright, so I'm in the Lost World right now. I think that's what it's called, and I've never even actually watched this movie, so I have no idea what's happening. But I'm like 95% sure that this doesn't happen. Once I got the mobile lab operational, we left for Isla Sorna to find someone named Sarah. But first, I found these stegosauruses to take pictures of.
I am a stegosaurus!
Right before Sarah showed up and pissed them off. 2 photographers versus 1 prehistoric beast. What am I? Oh, and then do I like punch it in the face or something? Oh, no, I'm gonna defeat this dinosaur by taking pictures of it. InGen arrived on the island, John Hammond's cloning company, but this time they planned on capturing dinosaurs to bring back to San Diego. I freed the dinosaurs they captured, and even sent the Triceratops right through Ludlow, the main bad guy's tent. The next 2 levels were mostly uneventful. We joined forces with InGen, a T-Rex found its way to our camp. If I had a quarter for every time I was chased by a T-Rex through a moonlit forest in this game, I would have 2 quarters. I escaped this raptor-infested field, and Ian's daughter kicked a raptor in the face. Jurassic Park 2 ended in San Diego, where Ludlow was unveiling Jurassic Park US, but he was quickly cut off when the cargo ship carrying the dinosaurs crashed into the pier. Then this idiot pressed the button to open the cargo hold, And after another moonlit T-Rex chase, although this time it was through a city, Ludlow fed the T-Rex and its kid.
Wait!
12% now that we're done the second movie. At the beginning of Jurassic Park 3, Dr. Grant was at his dig site, and surely he had learned his lesson by now.
I've chartered an airplane to fly us over Isla Sorna, and we'd like you to be our guide.
We landed to look for a kid named Eric, but he wasn't there, so we left. Just kidding, the plane actually crashed, and then was sawed in half by a Spinosaurus, who also chased us. What is it with this game and chase scenes? Then the T-Rex came back again and faced off with the Spinosaurus to see who the better main antagonist dinosaur was, and I snuck past them as they fought. The group got split up by some raptors, but Dr. Grant was saved by that kid Eric. On my way to his hideout, I got... Do you think he saw us? Sneak past a dinosaur using camouflage. And then I healed this Ankylosaurus, put those raptors in their place, and reunited Eric with his parents. We walked right into the Spinosaurus' house, only to be immediately scared off into Pteranodon territory, where Eric was captured yet again, but I hit this sick clip on my parasail to save him. In the final battle, I shot 3 sets of barrels to take the Spinosaurus down. The first were already in the water, the second I released with a lever, and the last were carefully placed on his head. Alright, 16.3%. And that's it for the Jurassic Park game, so it's on to what we've all been waiting for, the Jurassic World levels. Shortly after arriving in Jurassic World, I learned of the Indominus Rex's highly intelligent and unhappy nature. Then I got to play as Star-Lord, where I had to evaluate the safety of the new hybrid dinosaur's paddock. It wasn't safe. At all. And now it was roaming free in the park. I played as this Pachycephalosaurus in the Pachycephalosaurus show and asserted my dominance among the other Pachycephalosauri.
That's all for now, folks. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back this afternoon with another show.
Did that on the first try. Then I rode around in a hamster ball and found the Indominus Rex, but I dropped a car on it and escaped. I healed this little dinosaur by feeding it a chocolate bar and steak. Then I repaired this car here by filling the gas, installing a new battery, and throwing on some new tires. Back as Emmett, I had to escape the Indominus Rex again. These Jurassic World employees, who were in way over their heads, geared up to take on the Indominus Rex, but in their sad attempt to stop the threat, they let a bunch of other dinosaurs out of their habitats, causing them to overrun the park. In the second half of the level, the Raptors led Super Mario to the Indominus' location, only to find out
That thing's part raptor.
and then I got a trophy for destroying 50 of those little green dinosaurs. After escaping the visitor center, it was time for the final boss battle of the game. I started by building this gun. Oh, it's a stuffed animal gun. Once the Indominus was stunned, I had to combo her as the Raptors and move on to the next phase, where the T-Rex came back to assist. This T-Rex is always fighting for attention. That was sick though, I'm not gonna lie. And I got to play as the T-Rex again here, which was even cooler than the first time. The Indominus chucked my raptor friends all the way to Isla Sorna, and the T-Rex didn't like that. And then... there's always a bigger fish. Alright, only 22% done after every story level, which is slightly concerning. Now it was time to go back and play all those levels again, this time to find all the collectibles, which I didn't have very many of. Something I always like to do before going into the free play on these games is go into the extras menu and entering as many cheat codes as I can. So I'm going to look up a list right now on my phone. Alright, there's a ton of characters. I'm not going to read every single one of them.
20 minutes later.
Next one is Jimmy Fallon. Where's Jimmy Fallon? There he goes. Alright, and we got the last character, Young Raptor Handler. And those character codes actually got me 32 characters. And this is what the character roster looks like after those codes. Now, unlike the other games, there's only 2 red brick cheats, and one is score multiplier times 2, and the other one is the mini kit detector. Alright, so I'm only in the first level, but I know there's some trophies coming up, so. There we go, True Survivor for the first time. And I think that means when I finish this level, I'll get the trophy for that. Okay, and that's all 10 mini kits in a level. So now when I save and exit, we're out of a job for collecting all mini kits, and something has survived for earning True Survivor in a level. And just like there were trophies for finding an amber brick, collecting every mini kit, and earning True Survivor for the first time, there was a follow-up trophy for each of those things for obtaining them all. So I'm only on the second level, but I already ran into a little roadblock. So to get into this thing, I need one of those little compy dinosaurs, and I actually don't have the amber brick unlocked for it. So we gotta head into a different level called Mobile Lab and find the amber brick in that level to unlock the compy dragon. To unlock that dinosaur. Alright, there we go. That's what we needed. And we're back. Perfect. I don't think she was supposed to be trapped in there with him. Just chill it in the freezer with this velociraptor. Hope he doesn't eat me. I'm actually stuck in here. Set both free play characters as raptors. That was completely by chance. The AI switched to a raptor. Bro. Grab the mini kit, bro. Oh my god, finally. That was like the 8th try. I think that was the last amber brick. Alright, now I just have to shoot these 3 flying dinosaurs for the last mini kit of the game. Or I can miss. Okay. There we go. And that's 10 out of 10 mini kits for this level. That means when I save and exit, I'm gonna get a couple trophies here. I'm not even sure how many. Alright, we got the Legacy of John Hammond. That's for collecting all the amber bricks. And that's it. Hold on a second. I'm like 99.93% sure that I got True Survivor on every level. I completely skipped a level. Okay. And that makes sense because I already had the amber brick for this one. Alright. One more level to go. Okay, there's the last True Survivor. There we go. There's the last mini kit. That took 3 tries. Don't You Mean Extinct for collecting all the mini kits. So we got that one, but what's weird is that we didn't get the trophy for getting every True Survivor. That makes me wonder what I'm missing. Collect True Survivor on all levels. So now I gotta find what other levels there actually are to play. Okay, that was easy. Indominus Rex Escape bonus level. And it looks like that has a True Survivor ranking on it too. And where there's one, there's more. Time to get into these bonus levels. There were a total of 6 bonus levels in this game, and they were all just the chase scenes from the dinosaur's point of view. And once I completed the 2 in Jurassic Park, 1 each in Jurassic Parks 2 and 3, and the last 2 in Jurassic World, so this is going to be the shortest segment in the video, but this game had a few character-related trophies to go for. We got these 2 for creating a custom dinosaur and a custom character, and there's going to be another one for placing that custom dinosaur in a paddock. Then I have to try to use a hacker terminal as Alan Grant, throw a soda at somebody as Dennis Nedry, score a goal as a velociraptor, set both of my free play characters as John Hammond, build a Lego object using Mr. DNA, and give Timmy a shock. I'm not even sure what this means, but we're gonna start with making that custom dinosaur and custom character. Just gotta figure out how to do that. Okay, here we go. Let me try to make somebody that looks like a platinum trophy. That's so dumb. Do we like this? Give him a blue wrench. Okay, let's name him Platinum. Perfect. Alright, how do I save him? This is our custom character, Platinum. All I got was this t-shirt. Here's Platinum, based off of a Platinum trophy. We're gonna create a custom Indominus Rex, because that's the first thing I saw. There we go, I finally found it. Been running around for like 15 minutes. Gotta build this. Large dinosaurs, custom Indominus Rex. This should be it, actually. There we go, not machine compatible. We go here. John Hammond. Switch characters. And then we'll do John Hammond Lost World. The human piece of toast. I just killed him. And I throw it
Who are you? They can't be here. Get
at that guy. Anybody want a soda? I didn't expect him to throw it during that little mini cutscene, but there's that trophy. Kick this into the net for clever goal. Building blocks of life. With the story and free play out of the way, it was time for the last phase, achieving 100% completion. And on my way to that goal, I grabbed all the other trophies I had left. Had to rescue all the workers in peril, heal all the sick dinosaurs,
I really appreciate your help, thanks.
win all 20 races, take 20 photographs, collect every red brick, and with those red bricks I'd be able to turn on the attract studs red brick, and the multipliers would help me easily reach the 65 million studs I needed for spared no expense. And that leaves us with just one more trophy. Next time it'll be flawless for achieving 100% completion. We got our custom platinum character and my custom velociraptor. There's everything we have and we're at 98.9%. All I need to do is finish purchasing these characters. And that brings us to 99.9%. So to celebrate the platinum, I'm standing right in front of the Jurassic Park entrance. I'm gonna do the honors of purchasing the final character with my platinum character. And I saved Steven Spielberg as the final character to unlock, so when I unlock him, I'll be getting the platinum trophy for LEGO Jurassic World. Next time it'll be flawless, that's 100% completion. Life finds a way. Platinum trophy. And no, I did not add that music in post. That actually built up like that right when I unlocked it. I had a really good time going back to LEGO Jurassic World for its platinum. Like I said earlier, I played it back at release, but only the first few levels, right before I switched it out for like Black Ops 3 or Assassin's Creed Syndicate or something, and just never went back. It was definitely one of the more unique LEGO games I played, and all the different abilities for the characters and the dinosaurs made free play and the open world feel at least a little bit more fresh. The trophy list was also super easy, of course, because it's a LEGO game, and overall it was just a fun time. Thank you all so much for watching, I really hope you enjoyed. And I was thinking about putting together a platinum wheel soon, so I could spin for a random game, like if I needed to switch things up a little bit. So drop some suggestions in the comments, they will most likely make it onto the wheel. See you in the next one, have a great day, and peace out.